Hello, this is Lisa from Happy Stamp, and today we are going to be making this card. This is project number 2 of my 13 spooky projects of Halloween. So this was just made to look like, I'm hoping, old picture on a wall, like in a library. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. So we're using the Monster Bash. Of course, the dogs have to start barking right after I turn this on because they weren't barking before. All right, I'm going to continue. Okay, I need a piece of basic black that is 11 by 4 1/4, and I'm going to score that at 5 1/2. Just going to bring in my trimmer here because my scoreboard is buried right at the moment. Okay, just fold that in half. Let's give it a good crease with my bone folder here. All right. And I need a piece of the Monster Bash Designer Series paper, and this is 4 by 5 1/4. I need another piece. You don't really need that big of a piece. You just need a piece that is as big as, let's see here, where did it go? Well, can't get it out here. So this measures 3 1/2 by 2 5/8. So you just need a piece big enough that measures this oval from the oval framelits. Okay, and then I need a piece of our gold foil, or not gold, is black foil, a scrap of Whisper White, and then this is about 3/4 by 4, I believe it is, and that's just to decorate the inside of my card. Yes, so it's 3/4 by 4. All right, so I'm going to start with my die cutting here really quick. And I am using I'm going to be using the ornate frames, and I'm going to be using the heirloom frames, and I'm using the oval. It comes with a rectangle and an oval, and I'm using the oval. So I'll bring in my big shot here. And the oval is going to get cut out with my black foil. Okay, so I'm done with that. Now here is my foil, and then I'm going to use this also, and I'm going to use this, I'm going to put this way, and I'm going to use this ornate frame, and I'm going to run this through a couple of times to make sure that I get all those little pieces to come out. Let's see. That looks like it cut. All right. We'll see when I try and take it apart. All right. And then this one is going to be my oval. And then I'll have to bring the Big Shot in one more time to after I stamp. But while I have it out here, I'm going to take out this. I'm going to bring in our regular plate here, the Big Shot platform. I'm going to bring in my blue acrylic plate and the heirloom die frame for the my oval here. So we're just going to set this on here and try and center this as best as possible. Alright. Alright. So we're going to center that, put this under here, put my blue plate on top. This is one of our 3D folders, so that's why we need the blue plate. Alright, and then that's going to make this look like that. Looks like an old frame, I think. I like it. It's really pretty. Alright, so let's see if we can get this taken out here. You just kind of wiggle it a little bit. Comes out pretty good. And we just have to get out all those. This would probably work best with your precision plate. One little piece in here. Here we go, I think. There we go. We'll get this all these little pieces out. If I knew how to fast forward, I would fast forward so that you didn't have to watch this, but I have as yet to figure out on my program how to do that. So unfortunately, you're just going to have to watch me do it. Hopefully it won't take too long here. So I have yet to design all of my projects for my Halloween series. If you have a suggestion, I would be more than willing to consider it if you'd leave me a comment below. If there's something that you would like me to do. That would be kind of fun. All right, there we go. Good enough. Okay. All right, let's get all these little pieces out of here. All right, I'm going to take this little bitty piece of paper here, and I'm going to take my little vampire. And my Memento Tuxedo Black, because I am going to use my blends. sure he's good and inked up. I'm going to hold that for a second because it's got a solid cape there. So I want to make sure. Good. All right, wonderful. Then I'm going to bring my magnetic plate back in. My cutting pad, my little piece here, and then I'm going to use this one right here. Line him up. All right. My other cutting pad. Then we will take this little guy here, and I'm just going to use my light mango melody, and that's going to be the outside to my frame here. And I'm not doing anything but color it in. And then I'm going to take my light, lovely lipstick, because we don't have this pink color, which is, forget right off the top of my head. So I'm just going to color like his little ascot is what I'm thinking that it is. And then I'm going to take my ornate frame, and I'm just going to use some glue on this. And that's going to go right on here, and because we're using the glue, we're going to be able to wiggle it around to get it exactly where we want it. I see I have one little piece right here. Well, it just does not want to come out. There it is. I got one here. I got one here. All right. All right, so we're going to take our piece of Designer Series paper and our card, and let's get that adhered down. I love this back side. Zombie repellent spritz. 2 teaspoons of wormwood, 1 teaspoon of ground hydra scales, grated lemon rind, dusting of gargoyle powder, a half of a cinnamon stick, 1 bunch of sweet herbs, 1/4 cup of powdered root of, oh, I can't read that last word, and 12 chestnuts chopped. That's funny. Just in case you ever run into a herd of zombies. Maybe they could use that on, what's that show? Day of the Dead, or whatever that is. Is that what the name of it is? I can't remember. Didn't want to move. The Living Dead. I don't know. My son watches it, and my husband. I have no idea. I do not. Well, this just does not want to move around. it again. And I want to make sure that the books are in the right area here. Well, it is crooked, and it'll have to do because it just does not want to move for some reason. I have no idea why. I'm going to have to cut this off and cut this off just a tad. Alrighty then. Then I am going to take a piece of our linen thread and just a little bit, where's my scissors? Because I don't even know if you saw it on my card here, but it's right up here, and then this is a little like, it's one of our enamel shapes, so that looks like a picture's hanging. So I'm just going to put this in half here. And I'm going to put that up towards the top. And I'm going to take one of our, what are these called? Monster Bash enamel shapes. And I'm taking one of these black ones right here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that right over the top of my linen thread. And then I'm going to take a piece of tape. And I'm just going to spread these out a little bit. Like this. And put that down there like that. And if you have to, you could put a little glue of our white glue. So that would stay down. I probably will do that after I get done on the video. And then I'm going to take my oval and my frame. And this is also going to, now you could put some glue around here, but to save time for the video, I'm just going to use some tape. It is a nice blustery day outside today, so right like that. And then this is going to get added with some of our black dimensionals. And you can also put them right over the top so that it gives it even more security there. And I think I have enough on here, but I'm going to put 2 more in the middle. All right. And then that's going to go right on here. All right, and I'm going to put a couple more black dimensionals on this guy. And he's going to go right in the middle of here. All right, just like that. And then I am going to take a piece of Whisper White that is 4 by 5 1/4, and I'm going to have a Spooktacular Halloween. All right, and my memento again. And that's going to go right on the center of our card. And then I'm going to take a little piece of designer series paper. And let me see, does this go all the way across? Yes, it does. So I'm just going to use some of my snail. And make sure that the little words on here are facing up. So that's going to go right down here. I'm going to run some snail at the top. And there we go. There it is. I think it's really cute. All right, if you have any questions, please feel free to leave me a comment below. I'll be happy to answer them. All supplies can be purchased through my online store at www.happystamp.stampinup.net. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye.